The content on this channel has been created for adults. If you're not at least 13 years of age or older, then please do not watch this content. Sorry, dude. Come back when you're 13. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Off Tap Life. Okay, I want to take a moment to thank all of our members. I want to thank the whole family and, general. But I particularly also want to thank those who really go a little extra step to help support me, to help support the channel. Because without you guys, I would not be able to do what I do literally. Which, to do what I do literally, let's start by saying just live. Wouldn't be able to do anything. So I want to thank you guys. I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you. And I wanted to take a moment to literally, give a shout out right now to club members that we have right here. So I'm going to actually go into my back end here. And now look, if you have not watched the other videos talking about all these new cool features, that is my way of wanting to show you guys. I appreciate, thank you, to give back. So, we've got the birthday club, we've got the rewards club thing with the loyalty points, all that stuff. We've got the new membership things and all these cool features happening, guys. So, I wanted to also, say thank you in the simplest way, which is by saying thank you. So right here, I'm looking at, as soon as this loads up, our club members. So for you guys that don't know, you can become an Off Tap club member, which is here on YouTube. And that's the blue box that says join. And it only costs $1.99 a month to join. You get cool emojis, badges, the emojis you can use in live streams and in the comments now, which is a new feature that YouTube rolled out, which is really dope. And I'm excited about that because, it makes it more interactive and fun with you guys, You also get, there's videos that are exclusively, premiered earlier for you guys who are part of the club and all these different things. You can see all the perks and things on the thing there. But for this video here, I just really want to take a moment to thank the members that we have, because some of you guys have reached a huge milestone. And I think it's really awesome. And I want to point that out right now because some of you have been a member. I started this about 6 months ago. I was given the ability through YouTube to have the membership, the YouTube membership thing, which is not every channel can't have that. You have to reach certain, things where YouTube feels that you are worthy to have that. And by the grace of the YouTube gods, they felt I was worthy and they let me have my little YouTube club here thing, which I have. And so I want to take a moment to shout out our members because it's 6 months deep now. And wow, oh my gosh. Okay, I've just realized that we have multiple people who've reached that 6-month mark. I didn't realize how many people have now reached the 6-month mark. This is really dope. I'm super excited to announce this. So let's start out by welcoming our newest members, and then let's shout out this. Let's go by time frame, and I want to show you guys some love. So our newest member who joined, actually they rejoined. So they were a member before, but they've rejoined up, which is really awesome. Thank you for rejoining up. The total time that they've been a member is a month overall between the first time they were a member and since rejoining 5 days ago is Shannon Graham. So Shannon, I wanted to give you a shout out. Thank you for becoming a member and becoming a member again. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for being part of our family. That is super dope. And yeah, thank you. Domo arigato. So we're going to keep this moving so we can get through these kind of quick. Derek Pavey. I want to thank you, Derek. Derek joined 7 days ago, so he's one of our newer members as well. I want to thank you, Derek, for joining us and becoming part of our family. Derek has even, and Shannon have even done some reaction requests you've probably seen earlier at some point. And it's been cool to see them getting involved and becoming part of our little community here, our family. It's really cool. So thank you for being part of the family. Appreciate you. Carol Ann Walkup joined originally 5 months ago and rejoined 14 days ago. That is really cool. Thank you so much, Carol, for joining, being part of us. I really appreciate the love and support. That is super awesome. Really cool. And it's really cool. Like I think it's something really cool to have people who are part of our family like this, who, you know, you guys see in the chat. So you can always tell the people who are part of our membered off tap club members. When you're in a live stream, they've got badges by their names. If you go in the comments, you'll see badges by their names, and you'll know that they're part of this, you know, so that's really cool. I think that's one of the coolest things ever. Ifera Morgana, aka Anna, she joined us a month ago. That's really cool. She's also done some reactions. I think everyone, pretty much, even Carol, I think everyone has done a reaction or 2 or 3, you know, which is cool. Sharing the playlists of your life with others. We get to know you a bit better. We get to learn something new. We get to hear something we never thought we, you know, even knew anything about until we didn't even think we needed in our life until we heard and go, oh my gosh, I need that in my life. So thank you for being part of the family. Moving right along. Debbie Bush. Debbie's been a member for 2 months. Thank you very much, Debbie. 2 months of being a member. And our other 2 month, let's go through our other 2 monthers. Janelle, aka Jazzy J. We also have Joe, Buddha. These are our 2 monthers. 2 months, man. Thank you so much for that love and support. I appreciate it. It means so much to me. You guys are awesome. And you guys have probably seen, you know, definitely, I know you've seen Jazzy's, probably Janelle, aka Janelle, but, you know, we call her Jazzy J. That's her nickname. I know you guys have seen her in tons of our chats. She's always across all the channels. It's the other thing, you know, I've got multiple channels. You can see all the links in the description to them. And, you know, when I have videos, I like to premiere those videos so that you guys can be part of the experience, you know, where you guys get to, because it's not just only about me, it's about the family. We got a family here, and you guys like to go into chat and talk to other family members, not just only me, but, you know, it's cool. You know, you guys have now gotten to know each other and become friends within the family, and it's just so awesome. And so when I premiere videos on other channels and stuff, it's always beautiful to see that we've got family members who are supportive on all channels, who are all over there. And, you know, Jazzy's one of those people. And today is Jazzy's birthday, I should say, which there's going to be a birthday, the first official birthday club video for Jazzy that I'm going to do after this video. So if you haven't watched the birthday club, go check out that video and find out how you too can get a birthday video. It's gonna be awesome. Okay. Moving right along, and so we got, that's the 2 monthers, Debbie Bush, Janelle Townsend, Joe Buddha. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Appreciate you. Now we're getting to the 3 months, the 3 month clan. Okay, the 3 monthers. These people joined 3 months ago. This club has been in effect 6 months. you know, is when I started. So 3 months, super awesome. We've got Aileen Potonak. There's it's cut off. It won't show me the whole name here. Let me see if I click on it. Okay, there we go. Aileen Potonak Arnold. So thank you very much for joining us. Shane Watkins and Love for Scotland. So these are our 3-monthers. You guys have been part of us for 3 months. That is so cool. Super awesome. I appreciate you guys so much for being part of the family. And 3 months is a pretty cool amount of time. You know, so getting up there. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Now we've got the 4-month club. Here's the thing. There's only one person who's been 4 months. And that honor belongs exclusively to Gerald Herman, a.k.a. Gerald the Great. And he's been 4 months. So 4 months. Thank you, Gerald. You guys, I know everyone's probably seen Gerald in the comments as well. Gerald is in the comments, in the streams, everywhere. Shout out to Gerald. By the way, also we'll give Gerald a little shout out to. He's an artist. You know, does all that stuff. You know, very artsy. He's in a band. He's got a band himself. They've got an album that dropped not too long ago. You can go to geraldherman.com, his website, to find out more info and to support him as an artist, which is really dope. 5-month club. Another somebody who's exclusive to the 5-month club. They're the only person in the 5-month club. That is Hot Space. Hot Space is in the 5-month exclusive 5-monther. That's you. The cool thing about the way this is layered is moving forward, you will exclusively always be in a certain month by yourself, time frame wise, as a member. Do you know what I mean? So when everyone else has become 10-month, you will have still be in the 9-month by yourself kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of cool. So Hot Space, thank you very much. Hot Space, part of our family. I'm sure you guys have also, aka Hot Sauce, which we call Hot Space, part of our family. Rejoined 4 months ago. Rejoined 4 months ago, but total combined member 5 months. Super cool. I like that I have this information here. This is dope. I love it. Freaking YouTube is awesome. Okay, now we've got the big... Oh, wait a minute. Why is that there like that? That's out of order. That one's out of order. Wait a minute. Okay, guys, I messed up. Sorry. Hot Space, you're not in the 5-month club by yourself. This is out of order. There was a 6-month, and then it went back to 5 months. It's thrown me out of freaking whack here. So there's actually other 5 months, sorry. So Hot Space, you were joined in the 5-month club with Michael Towers, Bobby Lee, Tana Foray, and Daz Dizzle. So you guys know Daz Dizzle. I know you guys know Daz Dizzle, Tana, Bobby. You guys have probably seen them in the chat from time to time, live chats. You've probably seen that they've dropped reaction video requests as well. You've seen some of their reaction requests and things. That's the 5-month club. So you're not alone. I apologize. You're not by yourself. There's other people in the 5-month club. So Michael Tower, Hot Sauce, Bobby Lee, Tana Foray, and Daz. 5-month club. Okay, so thank you guys. 5 months. 5 months. That is so super dope. Super cool. I appreciate the love and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And wow. I feel loved. I feel, thank you. Just no words. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. It means the world to me. Now we're getting to the 6-month club. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. 6 months. These are the people who've been part of this club since we started it. 6 months strong, dude. This is the list for the 6-month club. We've got R. Kelly Rogers, aka Kel the Dude. You guys know, aka Kelly Chia. It's latest nickname. But Kel the Dude, I'm sure you guys seen Kel the Dude in the chats and things. We've got Donna Lee Spencer. Donna Lee, you guys have seen her in probably the chat streams as well. We've got Barbara McNutt. Barbara is actually also a point out, and some of these other ones were as well, and I don't have that list in front of me now, but I think Donna might have been one of those people on that list as well, and Daz, and maybe Tana. But Lazuna was. I know she was. But yeah, on my old Patreon originally, I had some of you guys moved over from Patreon and continue to support being members on the channel with this membership, and also my old tiered membership one that is now being superseded, replaced with the new VIP membership club, which if you haven't watched that video, go watch it. But there's some OGs here. Barbara McNutt's been down since day one, so thank you, Barbara. I appreciate the support you've been since, you know, back in the Patreon days. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We've got Tana Fored as well. She's been down for 6 months, the 6-month club. Lazuna, part of the 6-month club. Lovely Lazuna, aka that's her nickname. You guys know Lovely Lazuna. She's in the chats community. She's one of those other people who, no matter what channel I'm dropping something on, she's always there. And we also have Hi Suze Itme, which has been a 6-monther. Thank you, Hi Suze. I appreciate that. Nora. Everyone knows Naughty Nora, the naughty one, Nora Devon. She's been 6 months strong with us. Thank you very much. And also, some people have multiple channels. I don't know, you guys probably don't realize this, but you can have multiple channels that are part of the club as well. And Lazuna does. Lazuna is actually, she gets our reward for double channel membership. She's got 2 channels, and they're both, she signed them both as members of the channel here, which is super cool. So I really appreciate that. That is just awesome. Thank you so much for the love. And then we have Joanne Leaf, who is also a 6-monther. Shout out to you, Joanne. That is so dope. Super cool. Thank you very much. Means the world to me. Also want to point out Lazuna, back to Lazuna really quick. Lazuna was originally in the Patreon club, and she was the only member in the Patreon club. She was the highest tiered member that we had in the Patreon club. We had some people, so we had 6 tiers, and the ultimate 6th tier one was like the super tier, you know, like the ultra tier one. She was the only one on Patreon in that exclusive thing. So really shouting out her for that, because she has continued to support in so many ways, so many levels. She's very supportive. She buys merch. She buys, you know, reactions, requests. You know, she has been a great supporter of me every single month. She supports you know, me in a big way, in multiple ways, you know. So I wanted to give her especially just an extra shout out for that, because, you know, everyone does, you know, what they can to support and everything, you know, in different various ways, and everyone's support means the same amount of love to me, you know what I mean? Like, I appreciate every single person that supports me, but you know, I do want to take time to also give a little extra love and shout out to those who support a bit above and beyond, you know what I mean? Because, you know, because of those who support a little extra above and beyond is why I was able to upgrade, you know, get the computer situation sorted, you know, things like that. You know, there's a couple of you in particular who went and extra, you know, support, you know, extra dono love and all that to help me be able to get the computer sorted. I won't put anyone on the spot. I don't want to do that whole thing where anyone looks like they've, you know what I mean? You guys know, you know, so I want to respect everyone's privacy for that kind of stuff. But yeah, you know, there's a couple people who did put their hand up and say, hey, look, what do we need to do? let's make it happen, you know, that kind of thing. So I appreciate you guys know who you are, and that's the most important thing right there, is that you know who you are, and you know I appreciate you. We also want to shout out another 6-monther, Joe Lockup. Joe's been down for 6 months as well. We've got Joanne Leaf, 6 months. Lazuna, Nora, Hi Suze, Itme, Tana, and Barbara, Donna, Kelly. So those are 6-monthers. And every single time that you guys buy merch, that you guys do anything on the channel, it really helps out a lot. It really helps out a lot. Like, I can't explain to the extent it helps, because without you guys, you know, I wouldn't be able to survive. The studio, again, I'm gonna mention that because it was just this big thing. When I lost the studio, was a huge thing. You guys know. You guys have been, everyone on this list here knows pretty much about that point in time in the studio. And you know, the pandemic hit, all these things happened. Unfortunately, I was one of those ones who didn't fare well with that happening. It just completely killed my recording studio. Everything just, it sucked. I suddenly was just like, what do I do? And before the studio, I had just lost my restaurant. You know, I had my restaurant, I had to shut down. And so I had shut my restaurant down and I went to the recording studio. So we're talking about a year of just taking major loss, you know, just major blows. And it was rough. And it still is rough. It still is literally a day-by-day thing that I have. And every single dime that you guys do, whether it is getting a reaction request, whether it is the donations and things that some of you give regularly each and every month. You guys, there's people who donate and help out in any way they can. You guys know who you are, who do those sort of things, who are buying merch, who are doing these things, who are part of the club here, who are watching the videos, who are giving likes, who are giving subscribes, who are commenting, who are sharing the videos, who watch the videos from beginning to end, who don't skip the ads, who watch every aspect of it. Every single one of those things help greatly. It's how I make my living. It's how I survive these days. This is a 7-day thing. It's a big job. A lot of work goes into what I do. You guys, some of you probably don't realize how much hard work goes into this, but there's a lot of hard work, a lot of sleepless days. There is a great deal of work. I'm not a 1 video a week, fortnight, month person. I'm not hating against those people who do that. Some of them are doing that and are super freaking successful with their channel, with not having to put in as much work and effort. Like, wow, I commend you. You know, that's freaking awesome that you don't have to put in that much work and you reap great benefits. Lucky you. It's an example of the people who work the hardest doesn't necessarily mean you reap the best benefits. You know, it's the story of life. It's like that in life, real life, right? Some people work hard every single day of their life and they never seem to get ahead compared to those who freaking seem to just kind of literally here and there, lackadaisically do things and live the best life ever. You know what I mean? So, I'm just in gratitude because I know my grind. I know my hard work. I know what I put in each and every day to get this content out to you guys. And we're talking about just the video side. We don't talk about, you guys, the front thing that you see, you don't see the back end. The back side is a lot going on. It takes a lot to do everything that goes on, you know. There's the videos that you guys see, but those videos have to be edited. They have to be, shot and recorded. They have to be you know, uploaded, and all the descriptions and all that information and stuff has to be done. It takes time to do that. It literally takes time to sit there and go through all that stuff. It takes time to then try to find the time to go through and comment here and there, and to go through comments on not only just the YouTube site, but then going through emails, going through different social media sites that I also have multiple Facebook pages and Instagrams and all this stuff, you know, all over the place. I'm receiving messages every day. You guys, it's not only in my email, it's not only comments on YouTube, it's all over the place. And then there's the website. The website is a day-to-day thing that I also have to maintain. I have to find a balance and the time to maintain that, to make sure that is running smoothly, that is updated, that has no issues and problems. The merch and all that stuff I design myself. I've got to design all that stuff, which also has to go in the store, which also has to be maintained, which also has to happen itself. You know, there's all that kind of stuff. There's, you know, the oh my gosh. I think I'm just like sitting here, and it can become a bit of anxiety to think about all the things I do every single day. But you know, there's all of that just doesn't happen by itself. I have to do it. The designs, the graphic design work I do all my own graphic design stuff. I design everything, my banners, my badges, my logos, the little cute emojis that you see in the chat. All that's me. I put all the work in for every single thing. It's a time-consuming thing. There is only so many hours in a day, and I promise you that all those hours outside of eating and sleeping is 100% commitment from me towards this channel, towards this family, and should I say to these channels that I have, all this content, to doing every single thing I can do to entertain you guys and to give you guys the best experience possible. This stuff doesn't count music, my music stuff that I, you know, literally these days have not had the time to really dedicate and put in to my music as much as I'd want to, but I have to find a balance. But the music stuff is also for you guys. You know, I put music out. A lot of you guys like my music. You enjoy my music. And it's another thing. It's just another side of the coin. You know, then all this stuff, trying to find time to do the admin side to all this stuff, the marketing side to all this stuff. There's so much that has to happen, and I'm one person and I do it myself. I don't have an assistant. I do not have a camera person. I do not have a editor. I do not have a marketing person. I do not have anybody to do all the steps that need to be done every single day. It's 100% me. So for the hard work, the time, the energy, when you guys support this channel, when you're giving a like, when you're giving a subscribe, when you are watching the content, when you are being involved in the community, when you are doing donations, when you are buying merch, when you are buying reactions, when you are doing any of these things, it helps immensely. So I thank each and every one of you. So I wanted to be clear on this, that every single one of you, even if you did not pay money to become a member or whatever, it is still important, and you're still valued, and you're still loved, and you're still part of this family, and you're still appreciated, you know? And I just want to take a moment to make this video to appreciate all of you, and to shine a little extra light on those who go a little extra mile to support the cause and the effort and the grind and the hustle and the channel, you know, and me, everything that's going on. I just want to thank you, because it means the world to me. I don't know how else to say it, you know? I'm in gratitude, and I'm humbled by everything that's happened, because there was a point in my life where I thought I was flying high and didn't, you know, just was living the life I thought at the time, you know, that my hard work, I'd finally reached my dream doing my music, you know, I was able to perform with all these great acts and be signed to the biggest record label at the time and all these things, you know, and I felt really blessed at the time. And unfortunately, life has been kind of, I would date it back to, I'd say, when my mom died. It's probably when life just started, I noticed things started to kind of go downhill for me. Like there was just a lot of things happened when my mom died, on many levels. I've saved that for another video. Maybe I've talked about it in a different video here and there, but it was a big thing for me. And it's taken me on a humbling experience because I've lost a lot. But with that being said, I've gained a lot by looking and reflecting back through all these experiences in my life. I've gained life lessons. I've become a better person. I've been humbled. I appreciate life and every single aspect of it that much more. I'm a stronger person because of these experiences. And the biggest thing that I've gained from all of this is you guys, a beautiful family, my own community, my fan base that I've had over years. Musically, I've never been as intimate with them or able to be because, you know, it was a different time. Social media has allowed me to have way more intimate relationship with all of you guys, and I'm so thankful for that. So if I'm mentioning the list of people I also want to thank YouTube, because YouTube has brought us all together and helped make this all possible. And I do have a thank you YouTube video coming up next at some stage as well. I've already filmed it even. I just haven't premiered yet. So it's going to premiere soon, where I mention YouTube, and there's 29.59 goes quick. that time. I wish I had a camera that didn't have that limit, because I just would rather just be able to keep talking and not have to worry about it's going to stop at some point. But, you know, there's probably also mention of you guys, obviously, the community, the family that we've been able to grow here on YouTube when I've made that video. So look out for that one as well. But I think I've pretty much probably said everything I need to do. I really just wanted to say thank you so much to each and every one of you, to you guys who've gone above and beyond. You know who you are. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I thank you. There's no words to express how much I thank you. And to each and every one of you who participate in this community, in this family, on my channels, thank you for just being there. It means so much. And it's, you know, I think there's just no words to really express how much ingratitude and thankful I am for each and every single one of you. We have a pretty dope family, dude. Like, we are getting stronger. We're getting bigger. Across all my channels, if you were to accumulate all the subscribers across all my channels, we're pretty dope, you know? If you looked at all of the people across all my fan pages, you know, my Facebooks, my Instagram, like everything, if you put everything that I have someone following me on, or, you know, part of, you know, subscribe to or whatever across every single thing, that's a lot of love, man. And I'm flattered, and it means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Our family is big enough that we could literally fill out a stadium, dude. Do you know what that makes me feel like, knowing someone as an artist who has filled out stadiums? I have performed in big stadiums. I've performed in front of 50,000 people and sold out stadium crowds. I've performed in front of thousands of people on the regular in my life. I've done that. So I know what it looks like to look out and see a sea of people, to see so many freaking people that you can't even freaking pick one of those people out, because there's so many people there. You can't even distinguish between one and another person because there's that many people out there in the audience. I've lived that life, dude. So to now know that right here, right now, we have built a family, a community that could sell out a stadium, dude. We could sell out a stadium. We could pack stands in the stadiums around the globe, dude. To know that we've got that kind of freaking numbers, that type of clout, that big of a family, dude, that makes me feel incredible. It's such a cool feeling. It makes me so humbled and so appreciative, so thankful to each and every one of you who are part of this family. Each of you are special and amazing, and I'm thankful. So I want you all to know I don't take it lightly whatsoever. Each and every one of you, your contribution, no matter what it is, whether it's just watching a video, period, whether it's you liking, commenting, merching, freaking reaction, whatever you're doing, whatever your contribution is, it is loved, it is valued, it is appreciated. It keeps this whole thing going. It keeps us growing, and it keeps everything happening. I couldn't do it without you. So thank you. 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 A million thank yous. I get emotional on that. Start feeling the intensity. I felt it starting to happen, man. Like, because when I think about it, I just feel so blessed and so in gratitude. You know, as an entertainer my entire life, the one thing you're hoping that you can do is connect with your audience, and that those people support you and become part of your fan base, and that they continue to rock with you through it all, through the good, through the bad, through the highs, through the lows. Having that type of loyalty is such an amazing feeling. You know, there's no words for it, and it's so appreciative, you know? And I thank you guys. I thank you so much. I just wanted to make a video saying that, because even though I do say it here and there, all over the place, everywhere, I just want to be able to make a video that just really addresses it and puts it out there. So that's what this video is. And I love each and every one of you. We have a lot of love in our family. This family is built on love. Love is a gigantic foundation that this family is built on. There's so much love in the comments and the chats everywhere. We've got so much love. It is so cool. And I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love you. And let's continue to freaking grow. Let's continue to score touchdowns. Let's continue to freaking just create this loving, amazing environment. And yeah, I just want to say that. So I'm gonna end this video here, because otherwise I'll just keep talking and just keep blowing kisses and saying thank you. I can do this forever. I'm gonna get back into these other reaction requests though, because we still have tons to get through. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do that now. So as always, remember each moment to the fullest, and to keep it off tap. I love you. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. We're out. In case I don't want to freaking fall and drop everything on film, that just sucks. Alright guys, we're gonna do a little mission right now. Alright, this is just for you guys. We're gonna get out of here! Come on.